In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing another episode of Subsistence. Alright, so I've spent a couple days in game. Oh, can't see it because of the draw distance, but I went ahead and laid out a couple BCUs so that I could get my chicken coop set up over there. I'll show it to you in a second. But in doing so, I triggered more hunters, I think, which is good because they weren't coming in. I waited. I mean, this place they're on second level already and there's no new hunters. So yeah, something's funky. Oh, and I added an L-shaped ladder or staircase so I could get up on top of my storage area. And that's what this is. If I never showed it to you, let me show it to you real quick. Let me walk in. Yeah, it's just the tops of all my. So there's an open space down there that allows me to access the storage in the roof, and this is just basically it's a room to hold the storage units. I could actually put my power storage up here too. I don't have to put it down below, but I prefer it down in the water. With that said, I actually have added some additional storage. So I'm up to 300 mass and 2,000 power. Finally renamed the base to Atlantis like I kept talking like I was going to. See anything I need? Nope, we're good to go. I'll just let that burn out. I think those are rogue hunters over there, but I want to find a moose today. I haven't seen a moose in several days. Alright, let's go ahead and move the graphics back up. Dynamic shadows back on, and ultra high. Sweet. As long as it's not sunrise and I'm looking and anywhere near my solar panels or looking toward the cave from my base, I'm usually pretty good. So I've got these upgraded as far as I want to. Free range, the feces trays, and one additional animal slot in each. And I think that's a good basic level I want to be at. I don't think I need to go around. I might only do one chicken at a time if I'm going to be doing cave diving, because I intend to spend, full day and a half in there sometimes. So yeah, that way they'll survive. I know one will survive for several days on a full load of food by itself and basically be level 10 by the time I get back, or close to it. I think it's like level 8 and you better be feeding them or they're gonna die. And then you fill it back up and they eat just a little bit more and get to level 10. The worst thing that you could ever have happen is a level 8 or higher. Well, no, a level 10, I guess. A level 10 chicken dying of starvation. That would really suck. That's why I prefer to only use like one chicken at a time in there. Because I'm usually pretty good at remembering getting over and checking on them before a single chicken will use up all the food. So I'm basically looking around the area for moose and signs of hunters. Now, you're like, hey, you can see the fire. I can see their fire if it's not blocked by a rock or a tree, vegetation. It could be in a little hollow and I might not notice it from my base because this is all elevated around me. So I'll use high points to scout out. And also better view for any kind of moose that might be in the area. I know you're over here. Okay, I saw you. I'll just keep running. You'll eventually drop off. You're not worth my arrows. There seemed to be some confusion on how rogue hunters work. Let me clear that up for you all. Rogue hunters, you can always tell if it's a rogue hunter if they don't have a shirt on. That's why I said that other camp in the middle of the night when they spawned in, I looked over with my shotgun because the shotgun has a really nice zoom on it, and it looked like they didn't have shirts on, so I'm pretty sure that's a rogue camp over there. but you could always identify them as being rogues if they don't have shirts. Rogue hunters will attack your base as a retaliation if they don't move. If they end up moving their base location, they will not retaliate in revenge. If they do stay where they're at, they will attack you as revenge if you bothered them the day before. The thing about hunters popping up all over the place, remember, they like to go fishing. So when, and even if they live right next to a pond or the lake, they will travel to fish a lot of times. And if you cross paths with a hunter who has gone fishing, they will attack you. You have aggroed the entire base. That base will revenge attack you the next day. All right, so I like how there is some uncertainty in the world. You might run across a lone rogue hunter or a lone regular hunter who has gone fishing and is either on their way back, one way or the other, coming back or going. And then you aggro everything, which is kind of cool. The only problem I have is, how do the other hunters know what let's say a bear took the hunter out when they went fishing. They're not going to come attack you for it because they're not keyed in as you attack them. But if you kill a hunter without them even seeing you, or even if they do see you, how does the rest of the hunters know that you have attacked them? That's my problem with the AI at this point. Can I get close enough to steal your fire without aggroing you? Because you're at the water's edge? Oh my god, I can. That's pretty cool. So they don't key in on the actual proximity to their base or to their fire. They key in on actual proximity to one of the hunters. Now he's seen me, now he's coming. Okay. Come on, you want to stop and fire, right? Oh no, you're just going... Why'd you just go into your base? You make this too easy for me. Come on, step out. Don't climb up, I want you to step out. Open the door for me. Hello? Ah, you jerk. I wanted you to open the door for me. I don't know if the door would have stayed open, but I wanted to see if it would happen. Okay. Anybody else? Nope. Figured I'd come over and say hi to him. That's my way of saying hi. Another chicken. Now, I did run back to my old base, Fort Hold, and I grabbed the chickens that were there. They weren't in danger of dying, but they were level 10, so it's just wasting food anyways. So I grabbed them and brought them back and butchered them and cooked them up already, too. All right, a deer, a wolf. See a bear over there. I'm not seeing any moose. It's a game telling me I need to get on the other side of the map. Oh, 2 more chickens. Run, chickens. It's a chicken run. I really hope I'm wrong that those are regular hunters, because it's been, what, a weekend game or longer since I put down that BCU, and I've only had 1 hunter base spawn in. I really think I borked my save. I borked my world. Now, I did ask if you guys wanted me to start a new season when the new update comes out. And I'm going to do partial. So here's what my plan is. When the new update comes out, I want to log into this world, because I think this world is old enough that I might be in winter. Yep, rogue hunters. I was right. Oh, he stopped. Shot you before you could shoot me. But yeah, I think this world might be old enough to actually be in winter. Not bad. Took 1 hit. Missed a few, but Alright, I'm missing a bag. There's 3. Oh, did one of their bags fall through the world? Oh, no, it's just sitting there in front of me. Okay. Nothing really usable. I was hoping they were regular hunters, but I was pretty sure from a distance that I could see that they didn't have shirts on and the reflection from the fire. Oh, and no food cooking? Sounds like it, but no food cooking. Okay. Ah, I deserve that. I deserve that. No problems. Come here. Now give me a liver to replace the one I have to use. Yes, it did. Good. Probably should run home and eat something. Weak from the sickness. Oh, yeah. The last thing I want to do is get in the water with that thing near me. Or chasing me, for that matter. Come on, swipe again. Ah, I did it too... No, I did it too... Did it too early. That's the rhythm. Oh, no, he didn't swipe. No, he didn't double swipe. Come on. Come on, double swipe. Gotta listen for it. Some good shooting, but some swappy gameplay, I'll put it that way. Okay. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw something over there, and it was a deer. I'm gonna leave the deer alone. There's a bear over there, too. Ooh. Fiber, fiber. Alright, this fiber... I think these 3 fibers should be good. Meaning I can grab them without aggroing anything. Look out across the lake, see if I see any moose. I see a wolf. Yeah, I'm seeing wolves, but I'm not seeing... That's a bear, actually. But I'm not seeing any moose. Stamina's going low. My frames are going low. When I come to my base, my frames drop like crazy, unfortunately. When I'm underwater... Oh, no, it's still... I thought underwater wasn't so bad, but... Oh, darn it, come on. There we go. Oh, if anybody would... Oh, I see a moose. I see a moose. All right, hold on a second. Drop off the goods. Let's eat something to fill me back up. Restore my strength. This is why I like having a drop chest. So I can turn and burn. Switch my ammo. Always like using premium arrows on moose. It is more than worth it. Alright, moose, where are you? No! Darn it, I missed him twice. Okay, well, I had a decent run of good shots. I don't want to waste too much time looking for those arrows. If I see them, I see them. If I don't, I don't. Okay, come on, stop. Oh my god, how did I miss that shot? What did it go between his legs? Oh my lord, I cannot hit this moose. But at least I got that arrow back. Oh my... This is horrible. Oh my god. It's like somebody else is playing the game. I'm usually not this bad. Okay, come on. There's no way I'm missing this. At least now when I'm missing, I should be able to find my arrows a lot easier. Because I'm up in the snow. Did that just go over his shoulder? I think that I went over his shoulder. Maybe I'm overcompensating. At least here I won't lose as many premium arrows. This is costing a lot of premium arrows. Finally. Come here. Because you're level 3 and I don't have any way to slow you down. I'll finish you with a shotgun headshot. Can I still get it, or is he... Oh, no, I can get it now. Good. Alright. Wow, that was a lot of premium arrows wasted. Wash hands. Switch back to my normal arrows. And I'm going to try to run back the same way and see if I can maybe pick up some of my arrows. I doubt it. Oh. Really? I think I'm overcompensating for my bow today for some reason. Maybe I've got the old bow firing. No, none of them broke. They weren't falling in front of it. It was, they were falling behind. And they should be pretty well grouped. Yep. And yes, I want the ability to dye the make it a resource that we have to use, but I want the ability to dye the fletchings red so they're easier spotted to retrieve them when you miss. Maybe your pans have to be bloody when you're making or something because it stains it red, or you have to, or stain them blue and you need to use blueberries and you crush the blueberries up to make a blue dye for the feathers, and you dye the feathers a blue color. That wouldn't be so obvious that it would be like, you know, too easy, but it at least gives you a chance. Let's walk backwards. No, unfortunately, I'm not seeing any of those arrows. What? Alright, still got... Let's switch back to regular arrows. Check the area real quick. I mean, I might have to just put another BCU up, separate from my current BCU, just to get these stupid hunters to come in. Now, I did have one. Initially, when I set up a BCU over here, it was separate from my main base, and then I connected it to it. But then I deleted it because I don't need it anymore. Once I've got the chicken coops placed and upgraded, I don't need power over here. They're an autonomous item that doesn't need continuous power to be able to be used. But maybe I needed to leave the BCU out there. But there's a BCU right there in the water, right on the water's edge. And from my own testing in the past, that BCU right there, which is connected to my main one, is more than enough to spawn hunters in and give the hunters the ability to attack. And that hunter base has attacked my base several times already. So me being out in the water is not protecting me from attacks, and it shouldn't stop the spawning of said hunters either. All right, 1, 2, 3, 6. Roasted ribs and vegetables. Yeah, I wasted a lot. I'll have to do a cave run. Do I have any crystal? Let me double check. All right, I do have some crystal. And I need premium feathers and metal. Oh, I need shards too. Just gonna use them all. Use that whole stack. Yep, I'll need to get some more. Oh, I'll either have to cook some more or, yeah, well, both. I need to cook it and I need to go get some more. But that's a decent stack of arrows. And I should still have some. Oh, I've got one left. Ooh, I have no regular arrows left. Ooh, boy. I have been neglecting my supply caches. Oh, and those specialty arrows, yeah, there had to be something in here where you'd have to add another arrow to it, and then you need another ingredient. Make it take a couple ingredients, like how about it would take some blueberries, and then it would take some potassium, and you crush the blueberries and potassium together, and it makes some type of dye that you can use. I think that's fair. Use of resources, I think that would be fair. Speaking of use of resources, use up all the nails. Let's do it again. There we go. Now I'm happy. But now I need to make more sticks. Oh, and one thing I asked Coal Games for. I want the ability to craft everything in the workbench. So, but what I mean by that is I should be able to say, I want to craft arrows. Arrows is something you can craft by hand. But if you hit a check mark or something, so you go to the arrows and you hit a check mark and say, or here, it's craft in workbench. So instead of having all this stuff crafting on you while you're running around, have it set the workbench up to craft, just like the workbench does now. I've queued all these craftings and this workbench is just going to keep crafting stuff. Why can't I craft all these arrows in the workbench so that I can run out and do whatever I'm doing, and I can craft stuff I really need like immediately on me instead of waiting for the queue. It's a quality of life. It doesn't change the game. It's just a quality of life. But it also makes it so that if you die and you have all this crafting going on, you won't lose the items and the resources because you're not dying with all that stuff on you. I mean, it's a good compromise. Let's do a little maintenance while I'm crafting anyways. Yeah, let's see. That one. Antlers. There's one feather I replaced. Don't mind using my feathers up. It's for a good use. You guys know I love my bow, even though I didn't seem to be using it very well today. I typically love my bow. Oh, actually. Drop those in. I need to make some fuel bricks up. I've got, once again, something else I could craft. It'd be nice if I could craft it in the workbench. Because if I really needed that fuel brick right this moment, I'd have to cancel all the other crafting I was doing just so I could craft that one item I absolutely need, and then I have to restart all that other crafting. So like I said, it's not like night and day. It's not going to change the game, but it is definitely a quality of life item that I hope the whole game considers. All right. Everything's crafting, everything's cleaned out. I'm getting hungry again, so yeah, I'm not hungry enough for that, unfortunately. But I can eat these. Sweet. Well, so no real ill effects from my exploits today. I did a real good job against the hunters, and a piss poor job using my bow. The funny thing is the hunters, I'm spot on headshots, and I couldn't hit the broadside of a moose later on, which really sucked. Sometimes a moose will spawn back in the same area, so I'm just giving a quick look-de-doo before the sun sets to see if I can find any new moose, but I'm not seeing any moose. Alright, well, I need to get that moose I cooked out of my oven before it goes. Oh yeah, let me show you this real quick. So I didn't, well, let me check on you guys. See what I mean? They go through so much food when you have more than one. So much food. It's so much nicer when you only have one. But I took this, took the chest and I kind of embedded it in part of the roof. I don't think it looks too bad, but it gets it off the ground. And I'm not using those other two spots for chickens, I don't think. Though now that I'm seeing how much food they go through, I think I'd rather build 2 more, set them up as free range only, and not worry about feces. Well, maybe I'll do feces. And then I can have 4 chickens growing in that area over there, but I don't have to worry about their food so often. Because I just, you know, put them in there and I just fed them, so that hurts. Alright guys and gals, that's my episode for today. I've been Critical, this has been Subsistence. Hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.